Hi, I'm Simon Bailey. I'm the Head of OEM Integration and Special Projects here at Safety Shield Global. Just wanted to spend a little bit of time with you today telling you about an incredibly exciting new innovation that we're bringing to market, and that is Sentry. Well, Sentry adapts and modifies and extends the functionality of our traditional HFR component systems to allow the machine to be aware when it's not working. So as you're probably aware, with HFR systems, they are aware of people around the machine during working operations. They alert the driver. We have the cloud-based systems as well, which inform the kind of business side of things. But what happens when that machine's not working? As soon as you turn the key off, the safety stops, which is okay for the working environment, but that machine is still a valuable asset. And not only is it a valuable asset in its own right, but with the change in the fuel regulations in the UK for construction machines, there's a lot of fuel on these machines, which is suddenly worth a lot of money on the open market. We found through research that customers are finding that they may not be taking the machines anymore, but they are damaging the fuel tanks. They're destroying the paneling to get to the fuel tanks, to the extent that some of our customers have even reported back to us they're leaving the fuel caps off their machines so that if people are going to steal fuel, they can just siphon it out without damage. But there's also incidents that we've heard of where machines have been maliciously attacked. So they might have had petrol poured on them and set fire. One of our customers has given us an indication that their annual liability is in excess of 700,000 euros a year. That's a lot of money that is never going to be recouped. So what we do is we modularize the system. We added additional components to our standard HFR, which means that as soon as you turn the key off on the machine, the HFR switches modes into what we call Sentry, and the machine now is protecting itself. It's not protecting the workers, it's now looking after itself. The camera systems that we use have infrared technology, so they're night vision basically. And if anybody approaches the machine, the HFR can detect those people approaching it, and they can do various different tasks depending on what the customer wants. It could be just as simple as reporting to the cloud infrastructure and then through to the application, which is on the mobile phone. Could be of a black hat user, or it could be one of the management staff, or it could sound a warning, allow them 30 seconds to remove themselves from the area. And if they didn't do that, it could then sound an alert with flashing beacons and even connecting through to security services, so either authorities or a private security firm. The idea is that we can deter individuals or we can report on those individuals that have come close. Sentry relies on the core HFR functionality, and the reason that we went with the HFR rather than traditional PIR sensors or movement detection is because wildlife, moving trees, branches, debris, rubbish coming past the machine would normally trigger a traditional system. But because ours is only looking for humans, and humans are what actually cause problems to the machines, we focused on that.